Okay, now it occurred to me there's a lot of people out there who don't realize how all the intricacies about creating a sound file. So I'm just going to create a new file. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to stereo one. Right. Normally when I create sound effects, I create multiple layers. So I'm going to start with layer one. So I'm going to generate a signal. Let's see now. Generate tones. Let's see, find something that's a baseline, something to start with. Do a preview. Right, it's a waveform which is just a baseline. Right, I'm just going to generate that. Right, I've got a baseline waveform now. Let me just play that so you can hear it properly. Right, here it goes again. Right, okay, that's just the base signal we've generated. Now let's modulate that. I'm just going to pause a minute. Right, let's try pitch bender. Now we're going to make some weird changes to the waveform. Get an interesting effect. So just preview that. Right, interesting, yeah. Let's see about increasing it quite substantially because it's quite low pitch at the moment. Preview that. Right, yeah, when I create sound effects for things, it's a lot of experimentation mostly, and then you get the effect that you want. So don't expect too much right now. Right, I'll just pause a minute. I have a think. Right, I've decided I'm going to cancel that. What I'm going to do is increase the frequency. So let's see. We want to shift the pitch. I want a higher pitch. Have to find a I'm using some presets actually that I created previously. Gives me a bit of a baseline to start with. I've already got some wobble on there. Right, let's just do that one. And we've got a higher frequency now. Right, stop. Pause a minute. Right, now let's say we wanted to have a chopper effect, for example. Let's see. Let's go to Doppler shift. Now, this is what we might get. I actually used this to create another helicopter sound in the past. Now let's try this jet. I mean, that sounds a bit like a laser gun. And you can change this by dragging and adjusting these radius, everything. Right, let's see if we can, I'm not really keen on this particular sound though. So I'm going to cancel on that one for the moment. Right, what we're going to do, I'm going to create another sound because I'm going to mix the sounds, because sometimes it's best to actually create a mixture of sounds to get a more interesting effect. So let's generate something new. I've got a bunch of presets, so I don't want to use those. I want to create something completely new. So I'm going to modulate. Let's try that one. No, let's see, bass frequency 40. I'm using my intuition on a lot of this. Right, bass frequency 30, modulate by 10. Modulation frequency 50. Try this one. Yeah, that sounds a bit like somebody being beamed up, doesn't it? Elevation. So let's try that one. Okay, right. Well, I'm just going to have a think a minute. I'm going to fiddle about a little bit because recording this is going to take ages. Right, I've been playing around a bit and this is what I've come up with so far. Oh, might sound better if I put it on stereo mix. Yeah, that might be interesting for some kind of materialization sound effect. But it wants to be shorter than that, but I'm going to create that one. And then I'm going to compress it. See. So it's a lot shorter now. It doesn't go on for so long. I also want to make this one shorter as well. So I want to get it down to about the same duration, about 3 seconds. So let's see. Yeah, I'll go it down about 3 seconds now, so it's about the same duration. Let's add that to the multi-track, and let's go to add that to the multi-track. Let's just switch to the multi-track and listen to them both. Well, there's a little bit of a mismatch, but that's okay. We're still experimenting at the moment, so I'll just go back and this one wants to be a bit shorter, you see, a bit longer. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's try that one. Ah, it's got a bit longer now, look. Better undo that. I want it shorter, really. I think that's a bit too long. A bit too short, I mean. Yeah, I've shortened it. You can see there now in the multi-track. Okay, right, we've got them about the right length now. So we need to do a little bit of a little bit of trimming of the edges. I'm gonna fade it in and fade it out. I'm going to go to the other one. And the output. Fade that out. Go back to the multi-track. Yeah, well, that's an interesting effect we've got there. Could do with a bit more. Could do with a bit of echo. So let's go to this one. Yeah, a bit of echo sometimes. That's robotic. Right. Now let's just show somebody will like that sound. See, a few robots in Second Life, so okay, let's add that robotic effect. We go back to the other sound file. And give out some notches. I'm just going to leave the settings as the default for now. Try it all, guys. That's the preset I created. Right, this one. When I find something close, I can modify it. You start modifying everything, you end up with that many presets, you don't know which one to use. Harmonics heavy. Right, I'm just going to add that. It's only very subtle. Sometimes subtle changes can add up once you start to add other effects. So I'm going to go to FFP filter, just try this one. Oh, there's no preview on this one. Let's just try it. Oh, yes, there is. There is. Right, let's move to I just put in the wrong place. Because we want this subtle, you see, in the background. Oops. We can get rid of that. No, it's alright, no worries. Let's try that. Right, I'm just going to apply that. Let's go back to the multi-track. I've got a bit of a subtle background there, which is okay. You can always boost the amplitude later. Okay, amount, let's see. Dynamic delay. Right, okay, we've got this now. Let's try this. Yeah, interesting sound. uh, hmm. I wonder if we could do some bells in the background. Let's just check the actual total playing time of that. Let's see. I've got about. We've got about that 60 off the screen, but I can see it here. I've got about 3 seconds roughly, so I'm going to generate some bell sounds. So I'm going to get another new wave file and to generate some bell sounds. You want the higher frequency bell sound. I want higher frequency than that. I want right, okay, we've got some bell sounds now. Let's go a bit higher than that. And we need to reduce this frequency a bit. Reduce the modulation to sine. I want 2, so 2 for sine, flavor 2. And modulate, let's try that 0. I want to change the phase difference to 0. Start phasing 1. Phase change 2. 1, 2. Still, I want higher than that. A lot higher than that. Okay, right, we're getting something. Okay, the spinal settings as well. Now, I'm going to lock to these settings though. I'm just going to keep it at these settings and see what we've got. I've turned it down a touch. Right, okay. Now, if I decide, I could simply copy that, go to the final settings, paste that there, and just change the modulate on the final settings to like deviation. Yeah, I think that's nice actually, I like that. So I'm just going to generate that way. It's mostly on one channel. We'll loop it. Right, that's pretty neat, nice sound. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to trim it though. I'm actually going to trim this down so that it will fade in with the other sound effect. This is not going to be for a loop, by the way. It's just it's supposed to be something starting. So I'm going to have a fade in and a fade out. So this is just for something starting up really. I'm going to add that into my multi-track. It's too long at the moment, so I need to trim it down. So let's see. I need to compress it down to shorter. I want it, compress it down so that it runs off quicker. Yeah, I've got about 3 seconds. That'll do. Go back to my multi-track player. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to create this waveform in a moment. I'm just going to need to boost it a little bit so that sound we just created. It's very faint, so I'm going to amplify it. Do a 6 dB boost. Go back to the track. And turn the other one down a touch. See, 6 dB cut. Boost that one a bit more. 6 dB boost. Go back to the track to listen. Oops. Okay, well, I'm going to export that. Startup. I'm going to call it startup. startup wave. We use something that has an ambient engine sound all the time, but it'll be mostly useful for the sound of something, a ship starting up or something, engine powering up. So let's just try that again. Oh, it could be just anything really. But anyway, that's my little wave I just created using a few mixes together I've just made. Totally basic. I haven't spent much time on this, you can see. I've only spent less than an hour. Some sounds I can spend all day, literally 12 hours playing around and with different mixes and different wave files. Especially when I'm trying to create a sound that is literally a recreation of something I've heard before and I wanted to create the sound myself. But I couldn't use the original sound simply because of copyright or because there was dialogue or there was other sounds mixed in with it. Now, sometimes I hear these sounds like in Stargate, and when I created the sound effect for Daedalus, that literally, it's a mixture of several waveforms which I created. I could show you those just a moment if I can find them. Well, I found my Daedalus waves. I'm just going to import them into Edit. Oh, damn it. Well, I found the original sounds actually I created. Here's one aspect. Just got the first one. These are the high frequencies. There's actually two versions of the high frequencies. So I need to put the other one. That's one of the other ones. Now go to now that's another sound I've created. I'll go to the next one. Actually, I better put stereo mix on.